Welcome to a Madden 23 Indianapolis Colts rebuild. Now, by the overall, you're probably wondering, why am I rebuilding an 80 overall team? Because this team is horrible. I am a Colts fan, and I can proudly say this team is horrible. Our expectations were to be like 11-6, 10-7. We are 4-6-1. We have not met those expectations, and Jeff Saturday, will be the new head coach for the Indianapolis Colts. Everyone meet Jeff Saturday. Now, that is nowhere near what Jeff Saturday looks like. And to be honest, there are no face cams in this game that look remotely close to Jeff Saturday. So I just picked the one with the beard because no one else has a beard and is white. So, or at least a full-on beard. So we're just have to pretend this is Jeff Saturday because I can't do anything. Custom playbook, that's gonna stay Frank Reich. And those are gonna stay. And yeah, that's gonna be Jeff Saturday. That looks nothing like Jeff Saturday, but we're just gonna roll with it. For this Madden franchise, we're gonna stick to all Madden, and that's basically all I'm really gonna change. I'm gonna keep all these the same. Quarter length, I'm gonna change to 11 minutes 20 seconds. And then, obviously, tutorial pop-ups, and fill roster are going to be off. And I will tell you this now. And I will tell you now that in this series, we're going to simulate these games. We are going to watch them. Credit to my dude, Franchise Gaming. Subscribe to him. I'll put him in the description. Top link. I like him. He's a very good YouTuber, very underrated. He's got under 10K. I want to make sure by the end of this year he has 10K. That man I love him. He's awesome. Great guy. So basically what I'm going to do first is I'm going to set my season goal to, now, real quick, I will tell you, I'm going to simulate every single game so far. So just yesterday, we lost to the Eagles. So I'm going to simulate that. And what about Monday night? You forgot to do that. I'm just not going to do anything. I'm just going to pretend like who plays today? The 49ers and Cardinals. I think the 49ers are going to win, in my opinion. But for now, I think this team can't even make the playoffs. So I'm just going to do 7 wins. And I'm being realistic. And this is the highest of expectations I have for this team. We're actually going to keep it spicy. We're going to keep our generated rookies. Now, but Bryce Young, all those guys, but why? Why would you do that? I'm sorry, but like, the thing with creative draft classes, I like them. I do that in every single franchise I do, but I just know everyone's depth trait. Like, I would just get automatic X factor on this team to pretend I don't even know. So now I don't know anything but these players. I don't know if anyone's good or not. We'll have to check that later on in the series. And now I'm going to probably do this for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It'll be like 2 seconds for you guys. But yeah, let me simulate every game to what it is right now. And as I am editing this, there has been a tie, and for this, you can't really set a tie. So just for this, I'm going to set the Colts as a win. I think we should have won that game. And Texans fans, and don't even start an argument. We should have won that game, but our kicker just completely blew it. But yeah, let me just get back to simulating, and I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. So now we are back. We have the correct standings, and we're 5-6 currently, and yeah, that's the team so far. That's the record better. Now let's look at weekly strategy. I will watch the rest of these games just to see if we do anything. Should we stop the run or the pass? Now, 58% of their snaps are pass, but their passing yards is not great. So we're going to defend the outside run, and their defense is great. Wow. Okay. Now, their run defense is great. They have TJ Watt to make sure no one gets outside, and Cameron Hayward to make sure no one goes inside. Their run defense is great. So I don't know if running the ball will work today. I say we're gonna throw it short. So Minka Fitzpatrick up there, out in the field doesn't get us. Now in Madden, our ranks are horrible, and honestly, I can say that we're number one in turnovers, which I like that. I like that. That's great. Often turnovers, it's still kind of bad. Weekly game plan. We're going to try to force 3 turnovers. I want us to get 15 first downs. I want us to reach over 350 offensive yards, and I want to allow 20 yards. And yeah, that's we're going to do. Here we have our players, and no one is hurt on the offense. And if we look at defense, no one seems to be hurt as well. So now you got to upgrade players. Now I didn't upgrade anyone during the season, so I'm just going to upgrade some of the big names. So let's upgrade Quentin Nelson first. Usually I just do the top one, but I think we really need to work on that pass block. You have not been the Quentin Nelson you were a couple years ago. You are not the greatest, and I wish you were better. Jonathan Taylor, I love you. You're a very good running back. I love you. You were great out of college, and as soon as you came to Indy, I was rooting for you. But in the year before, where he had led the league in rushing yards, oh man, you were great. But this year, you just haven't been producing as I expected to. Now you were to carry this offense, and you have not been carrying. Although you have, I will give you the benefit of the doubt. You were hurt for a couple weeks, but the offensive line can just not give you any opportunities. Kenny Moore, you're looking the other way, buddy. But I think you need to work on your man coverage. You're getting beat. Like even like some mid-tier receivers, like I don't really have an example. So like he's getting beat. He got beat by what's his name, Juju Smith-Schuster. Now he's not a bad receiver, but I just feel like Kenny Moore can really get him. DeForest Buckner, you've been okay, but I want you to get to him quick. So I'm going to upgrade your speed rusher. Now you didn't get that much. Michael Pittman, we just haven't been throwing you the ball as a lot as I expected. So I'm going to give you physical. I want you to catch over everyone. That worked. You got +2 strength. I saw that. And everyone else, I'll upgrade. But yeah, that is the updated squad. Now, Jeff Saturday. No, nothing like Jeff Saturday. We're going to focus actually on this because I want Jonathan Taylor to have this X Factor equipped. So first, what I have, tight ends or receivers. I'd rather have receivers with catching traffic, carrying. I would love to have that, and wide receiver for stamina. We don't have a fullback, so it wouldn't really make sense. We're going to go mean streak and run block power. We're going to move that as well. Defense, I'm going to, we've seen that before, I'm going to go corner. Then here we're going to update offensive line free safety. Now, we need our offensive lineman to get better. But there is Nick Cross, but he has no development. So I think I'm just going to go with line games. And I'm going to do eye for talent. So yeah, that is the skill tree I'm going to do for right now. Now, I'm going to play this game. But first, I am going to set my sliders real quick. Now, here are the sliders I'm rocking with. And if you recognize these sliders, like if it looks a little bit similar to someone else's, I'm using this guy's franchise sliders, and I'm going to put him up on the screen. I don't remember his name now, but I'll look him up after this video is uploaded, or when this video is edited. But I did make some changes of my own. 26 QB accuracy. And if you see like these sliders are increasingly high, just understand that. Just understand what I know what I'm doing. I've made a lot of tests on these sliders, and they work as real NFL. Something to make you aggravated. And you're not a true NFL fan if you get mad at your team every week, unless you're the Eagles. But anyway, we are in Lucas Oil Stadium as the Pittsburgh Steelers play the Indianapolis Colts. Bobby Okereke has 83 tackles and 1 sack, 1 interception last week. Mitchell Trubisky, I'm currently talking over a commentary, so excuse me. But yeah, let's get into it. And we're back now. I might edit this and put it in Filmora. That's what's the editing software I will use now. I'm going to edit some of the best plays. So yeah, let's kick into it. For right now, I'm going to be rooting for my team, and then I will be editing my voice over. So I'll just do my own commentary. You tell me in the comments whether you would like to just watch me react during the entire game, or you would like to make some little clips of it. But we have Matt Ryan, 2,533 yards, 16 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That isn't horrible. Now, I've turned down all the volume so you can hear me loud and clear. Matt Ryan, he gives it to Jonathan Taylor. It's a play action. Matt Ryan, he launches it deep. And it's nearly caught by Michael Pittman. He had 2 guys on him, and he was unable to catch the football. Now, I'm going to be like a little NFL commentator myself. But yeah, I hope you like it. First down and 10. Matt Ryan. He hands off to Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to get a couple yards, get to the 19-yard line. Now 3rd and 8. Can the Indianapolis Colts pull away here, get a first down? Force it. And he gives it to Mallory Cox, and he's unable to get the first down. Gets a gain of 4 yards. And the Colts will set up their punt unit and kick it off to the Steelers. I did not like that drive. Matt Ryan, more of a check down guy, and they call for a catch. And Mitch Trubisky on the Pittsburgh Steelers is going to start today. The Steelers are 3-7 on the season. Couple games they won. They beat the Bengals first week of the season. Mitch Trubisky, give it to Deontay Johnson. He's wide open. Gets the 48-yard line. A 19-yard reception from Deontay Johnson. Now Mitch Trubisky. Najee Harris is in the backfield. Well, that's what they're going to run here. They're going to be a handoff to Najee Harris. And he's going to get a 3-yard rush out of that. So now it's going to be a 2nd and 7. Mitch Trubisky looking to pass here. And you see by the earlier games, the New England Patriots beat the Minnesota Vikings 21-14. And Mitch Trubisky run out the pocket. He's rolling. He's going to the 26-yard line. What a play on Mitch Trubisky. The Denver oh my God. Denver Broncos beat the Carolina Panthers 31-28. It's play action with Mr. Trubisky, and he gets it to George Pickens for a first down. Moving those chains. Mr. Trubisky is looking great today. And if you are probably wondering why I'm cheering for the Steelers right now, it's because I'm not. And as a commentator, I kind of have to root for both teams, so it's fair. Indianapolis Colts defense is not looking too hot. Mr. Trubisky runs at the pocket, and he's going to get stopped by Ifeadi Odingbo. The guy we were trying to re-sign earlier, and I wasn't thinking about it, but maybe he's making me reconsider. So, 2nd and 14, Steelers. Gives it off to Najee Harris, and he is stuffed. Nothing. Well, that's Kareem Hunt. Later in the season, I guess the Pittsburgh Steelers traded for Kareem Hunt. That's crazy. Okay, now they got 2 all-star running backs, and he's going to get it. Number 84, I don't know who that is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers, Keelan Cole. Now, there are some trades that I missed out on because I simulated the draft, so simulated most of the season. So if you're wondering why a player is on a team, it's not my fault. That's EA. And Keelan Cole gets a touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Colts defense is not looking too hot on Monday night. Now, these sliders, they're pretty realistic right now because, honestly, the Colts would have 3 now, and Pittsburgh Steelers probably 4 touchdowns on us. So, these are pretty good. If I sound like I have a speech impediment, because I don't really have a script, and I'm kind of just saying things out of my mind, So sorry if I sound like I'm like autistic or something. Um, my fault. I'm not autistic. And Matt Ryan is sacked by T.J. Watt. That wow, Braden Smith just got bullied, and oh my God, it. How did that take him? That took him nearly 3 seconds to sack Matt Ryan. Okay, and now 2nd and 15. The Colts have never made it on their territory. Matt Ryan, you have the pass, and he's caught by Mo Cox. Now it is a 3rd and 3. And the Colts finally get a first down on their second drive. Matt Ryan goes pass. He gives it to Mo Cox again, and it will be a first down to the 37-yard line. Mo Cox has caught, I believe, every single pass this drive. As you see, Tennessee lost, which is good for us. To Mo Cox again. Wow, looks like Matt Ryan is loving his tight ends today. I guess today is tight end university, even though it was about, what, maybe a month ago? Maybe 2 months ago. I don't know. It's been a while. They're calling some audibles. Matt Ryan steps back to pass, and he gives it to Jonathan Taylor. The backfield lead to the defender. He's going to get into Pittsburgh territory. First down, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with a great reception. He probably wouldn't catch that in real life, but it's Madden, and he's got a pretty good catch rating for running back. Matt Ryan, he steps back to throw again. He's going to give it to Paris Campbell, actually, and he was never touched. He keeps going to the 25-yard line. Paris Campbell, he was never touched, and he was able to get a first down. Matt Ryan, play action. He drops back, gives it to Taylor, and he's going to get a first down. Juice the defender once again. The Colts are moving the chains. Now, the Colts in real life have never, actually, since yesterday, the Indianapolis Colts got their first touchdown of their first drive the entire season. This is obviously the second drive. Let's see if the Colts can capitalize with the touchdown here. Matt Ryan step backs to pass. He's going to give it to Paris Campbell, and that's going to be enough to be a first down. It'll be a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Looks like they're running. Is that single back? I don't know. I don't remember calls. It's going to be a toss to Jonathan Taylor, and he's not going to get anywhere. In fact, that's a loss of 1 yard. 2nd and goal, 5-yard line. Let's see what goes on here. He's going to give it to Deion Jackson, and he's going to get to the 2-yard line. 2 more yards to go. It is now 3rd and goal, and the Colts are desperate for a touchdown. Let's see what Matt Ryan does. He gives it to Jonathan Taylor, and he throws out Cameron Hayward, but is unable to get a touchdown. It is now 4th and goal at the 4-yard line, and it looks like Chase McLaughlin is going to be up to kick this field goal. And he is going to drain it as a field goal. We are now up on the board. It is now 7-3 Pittsburgh Steelers. And that is going to be nearly the end of the first quarter. It scores 7-3. Let's see. And he's going to get to the 20-yard line. So maybe right about where they were going to kneel it. It is 5 yards more back. Let's see what the Pittsburgh Steelers offense can do now. Here's Trubisky. It's a draw to Najee Harris, and he gets 2 yards out of that play. So now it's 2nd and 8. Najee Harris is 2 rushes on the day with 5 yards. Let's see what Mitch Trubisky does. He steps back to pass. Mitch Trubisky's looking. He runs out the pocket, and it is going to be deflected. Intended for George Pickens. Unable to catch it. It was way out of his range, and Isaiah Rodgers deflects it. Mr. Trubisky, he runs in the pocket. He throws it deep, and it is nowhere. He just threw it away so it doesn't get sacked. And the Colts finally force the Steelers' first punt of the game. And a bit of a lag. He's going to get to about the 36-yard line for Isaiah Rodgers called it for a catch. All right. Now, can Matt Ryan get this lead? Jonathan Taylor, he runs, and he's going to get about 7 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Indianapolis Colts, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. We have more passing yards and less rushing yards. Matt Ryan is looking pretty good today. So it's 2nd and 3. Looks like we're going. Let's see what Matt Ryan does here. Matt Ryan. Oh, it's a QB draw. Matt Ryan's got wheels and he gets a first down. Just like 2 weeks ago when Matt Ryan outran the defense for 37-yard rush. Matt Ryan looked good that day. Let's see what Matt Ryan does here. He throws it, pops it up. Intended dash from Doolin, but his feet were not in bounds. So that will be a 2nd and 10, incomplete pass. Let's see what Matt Ryan does here. It's going to be a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. And he's about to get about 4 yards, 3 yards. So now it's a 3rd and 7 at the 50-yard line. Let's see if we can get anything going here. Matt Ryan. He drops back to pass. He throws it to Jelani Woods. I'm sorry. It is 4th and 2, 46-yard line, and we are forced to punt the football. Good drive by Matt Ryan, just couldn't get anything done. And the ball's going to get to the 7-yard line. Matt Hack, a good job punting the football. Now they're going to be spotted nearly by their own goal line. That was a good punt by Matt Hawk. And now the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to have the ball at their own 7-yard line. And it's going to be handed off to Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get about 5 yards. The run defense today is not looking good for the Indianapolis Colts. The passing game isn't looking good either, but we'll have to figure that out. Kareem Hunt gets a first down and more. He's going to get down to the 27-yard line. Now, Mitch Trubisky. What's he going to do here? He is going to hand it off to Najee Harris. And he's going to be stuffed at the 29-yard line. It is a 2nd and 8 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He drops back to pass. Mr. Trubisky, wide open, George Pickens. And that will be a first down in the 43-yard line. The Steelers are moving the chains right now. Let's see if Mr. Trubisky can capitalize with a touchdown here. And Kareem Hunt is going to go outside, but only for a couple of yards. That'll be a 3-yard rush. 2nd and 7 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see what they're going to go with here. They're going to hand it off to Kareem Hunt again. And he's only going to get a couple yards again. And Bobby Okereke, he high-fived someone before he got hurt. He made sure he had to welcome his teammates with that great play before getting hurt. Mr. Trubisky, 3rd and 4. He's going to throw it to George Pickens, but Kenny Moore stops him. 4th and 2. And we get a 4th down stop. And the Indianapolis Colts will receive after this punt. And this punt's going to go, and it's going to be stopped on their own 1-yard line. What a punt by Presley Harvin. That was pretty lucky. Now we're at our own goal line right here. On the 1-yard line, 1st and 10. What can Matt Ryan do to get us out of the situation? And he gets the ball out as soon as he nearly gets sacked. Nearly for safety. Matt Ryan. Is he going to get us out of the end zone? He's going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to only get out 1 yard. It'll be a 3rd and 8. I think it's best to run it again and punt it because I don't think Matt Ryan can get us out of here. He hands it off to Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get a couple yards, making it a 4th and 5. And we're going to punt from our own 5-yard line. Matt Hawk is nearly out of his end zone to punt. And he's going to successfully punt the football. And it's going to be placed at the 48-yard line in Indianapolis territory. Not the greatest punt. We do have Roberto Sanchez, but he is on IR right now. Season-ending injury. He hands off to Najee Harris. And he is stuffed by Unique Ngakoue. A negative 1-yard rush. That's why we re-signed you, Yannick Ngakoue. Let's see what we can do here. He hands off to Najee Harris again, and he's stuffed. Bobby Okereke is back in the game. It is now 3rd and 12. Pittsburgh is going 5 out. Let's see what they can do here. Mr. Trubisky. He got put up deep, and it is incomplete. Thrown out of bounds to 10 for George Pickens, I believe. So now at the 50-yard line, the Pittsburgh Steelers are going out to punt. And it's going to go down by the 25-yard line. So if they were to get a touchback, on a kickoff, they'll be at 25-yard line. The Indianapolis Colts back onto the field. The score is currently 7-3. Let's see, Matt Ryan steps out of the pocket. He throws it, and it's in. He threw it away. No, seems like no one was open on that play. Obviously, I can't see anything beyond that. He's going to hand off to Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to run. He's going to get a first down. What a play. The offensive lineman opened up a hole for him to run to. Now, if that seems a little sus to you guys, that is how NFL announcers go. And sorry if the NFL is a little, their wording is a little sus for you. But yeah, that's 3-yard rush by Jonathan Taylor. Next play is now 2nd and 7. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Jonathan Taylor, he's going to get a couple yards, and that's going to get a 4-yard rush, making it 3rd and 3. About 20 seconds to the 2-minute warning. Let's see what Matt Ryan does here. He's going to be handed off to Deion Jackson, and he's going to run. And he's going to get to the 40 or the 38-yard line. Deion Jackson is cooking today. With only 2 rushes, he finds a manages to start out some tackles. Presented by Next Gen Stats, we get to look on that play. 16.1 yards of contact. It's got a 2-minute warning. It is currently 7-3. Now, this is probably a boring game, but that's primetime games for you. Trust me, this score will get bigger by then. And Matt Ryan is supposed to throw it away. There was too much pressure, and he had to throw it away. TJ Watt was coming in close. Matt Ryan steps back to pass. He gets one to Michael Pittman. He's going to run field, and it's going to be a first down. 24-yard line. The Colts are in position to score here. With the minute 30 left, let's try to get a 2-minute drill here. Matt Ryan, he throws one deep, and it's broken up by the Steelers corner. I couldn't tell his name. Intended for Harris Campbell. It's going to be a screen pass. Jonathan Taylor's going to get it, but he's stuffed by 57. I wonder who that was. That was a screenplay, and just like real life, this screenplay has never worked for us. But now they're 3rd and 14 at the Pittsburgh's 28-yard line. Matt Ryan steps back to pass. He throws one deep to Harris Campbell, but it's broken up by Levi Wallace. And we're going to have to settle for a field goal to a 45-yard field goal. And this kick is good. The score is now 7-6. Pittsburgh is still winning. I don't really expect us to win this game, but I feel like this is a game Indianapolis Colts should win, and he's going to get to about the 22-yard line. And the Steelers will be back on offense to take over. 42 seconds left on the clock. Will the Pittsburgh Steelers try to score or just run it out? Mitch Trubisky. He's gonna pull a pass play, and he's stuffed by DeForest Buckner. It's now 2nd and 13. It looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to score because they just called a timeout. Buckner on that play, make sure he did not get any good yardage. And Buckner gets him, and he has to force to throw it away. 3rd and 13. Looks like they're about to run it. Let's see what he does. And it will be a run play to Najee Harris. And he is stopped by Buckner again. But Jeff Saturday calls a timeout. Now, if we use our time management correctly, we could get on the board and score. But Preston Harvin, a very good kick. Oh, Isaiah Rodgers breaks the tackle, and he's going to get to about the 34-yard line. I'm not sure if we are going to kneel it to get out of the half, but it looks like we might get a field goal to lead into the half. Let's see what Matt Ryan does. 1st and 10, Matt Ryan. He throws one. It's caught by Molly Cox. And he's going to get to the 39-yard line. They're going to need about 20 more yards or 30 more yards to get a field goal range. Screen pass to Jonathan Taylor. He's going to keep running, and he's not going to get first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1 at their own 43. And Matt Ryan is going all out 5, wide 5, or whatever it's called. Matt Ryan throws it quick. to Ashton Doolin. He's going to get to the 43-yard line, and it looks like we're going to try for a 60-yard field goal. Let's see if Pace McLaughlin can get it here. The kick is up, and it is nowhere near the field goal post. It was never a doubt about it. He could not get there, and we're headed to halftime. Weeks 12, and the score is 7-6. This game looks pretty boring, but to me, calling, announcing is actually pretty fun. I love it, and I hope you guys love it too. Games around the league. Let's start off with the Broncos and the Panthers. The Broncos win 31-28 in a nail-biter. Denver will keep their hold in the AFC West for right now. Maybe for a draft pick. Panthers are looking forward to keep tanking. Dallas and the Giants. The Dallas also win in a nail-biter, 31-28, same score as the Denver Broncos. Cowboys keeping their lead in the NFC East, holding that NFL playoff spot. Now, the Vikings and Patriots. The Patriots beat the Vikings 21-14, making the Patriots 7-4 and the Vikings 8-3. That was a crucial game for the Vikings. Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots were able to get a win there. Let's look at next-gen stats for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Their inside rush, their top game tendency has been inside rush the entire game. And then if you look on the Indianapolis Colts side for next-gen stats, we throw the ball short. Get those checkdowns. Matt Ryan loves to get those checkdowns. Now, it is past halftime, and the Pittsburgh Steelers will receive at the half. And we are back. They take it out of their own end zone. And he's going to get to about the 18, 19-yard line. Mr. Trubisky and the Pittsburgh Steelers are out again on offense. Let's see what the Pittsburgh Steelers can do now. First and 10. It's going to be a draw. Najee Harris is going to get a first down, pushing his way to the pile, getting a first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, both these offenses are pretty bad, so that's probably why it's only 7-6. But I've seen games worse than this. Watch the Colts and Broncos game. Mr. Trubisky is going to throw it away here. No, now it's a 2nd and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mr. Trubisky drops back. He's going to throw it deep. Slings it to Dante Johnson, getting into Indianapolis territory. What a pass. Now, Mr. Trubisky, 1st and 10 again. Let's see what happens. Mr. Trubisky, he's running out of the pocket. He scrambles out, and he's going to get a first down and more. He's going to get to about the 28 or 26-yard line. Mr. Trubisky has been running all over the Indianapolis Colts. We are unable to stop him. And I don't understand why. All right, let's go again. Now, Mr. Trubisky. Oh, it's a fumble! Nick Cross forces it. And I believe Grover Stewart recovered it. George Pickens. It was Nick Cross fumbling, and Grover Stewart gets it. And the Indianapolis Colts forced their first turnover of the game. And we're now back on offense. Matt Ryan, play action. You're going to look to Jonathan Taylor to get a couple for a few yards. 2nd and 6. Matt Ryan on the day, 15-22, 122 passing yards. Not too shabby. I expect a lot more from Matt Ryan. Jonathan Taylor, he runs it, and he's going to get to about a 3rd and 3 to the 27-yard line. Now, 3rd and 3. Let's see what the Indianapolis Colts can do here. Matt Ryan steps back. He's going to run the pocket. He's going to sling it crossbody, and there's no one around him, just trying to throw the ball out. And the Indianapolis Colts are going to have to force a punt. Matt Hawk, bit of a leg there. He's going to get to about the 40-yard line. Field kick return by the kick returner. I don't know their names. Sorry if I don't know. My fault. Anyway, Mr. Trubisky. To snap. He's going to get a handoff to Najee Harris. And he's stuffed by Grover Stewart and friends. DeForest Buckner got to him first, but Grover Stewart with the tackle for loss. 2nd and 11. Pittsburgh Steelers. Mr. Trubisky drops back to pass, and he slings it quick, and Deontay Johnson's wide open. We get down to the 28-yard line. Pittsburgh Steelers moving them chains, looking to score. Let's see what happens next. He's going to hand it off to Kareem Hunt, and he's going to get tackled by Bobby Okereke, losing a yard for a tackle loss. Mr. Trubisky, 2nd and 11. Let's see what happens here. And they're audibling. Oh my God, can I talk? Sorry. Let's see here. Mr. Trubisky, he got a little bit to. I just had a brain fart. Oh my God. A brain fart. Oh my goodness. Okay. Mr. Trubisky can't drop to get Kareem Hunt. Now, Mr. Trubisky, he's going to the pocket. He's going to throw a crossbody. And it's almost going to be picked off by Nick Cross. He deflected it. And now the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be forced to punt. I keep saying Eagles. I mean, they were the Eagles back then. Or what is it called? The Steagles? Back then, they were called the Steagles. Yeah, their kicker. I forgot their kicker. It looks like Chris Boswell is not in the game, so I don't know who that is. Number 3 must be a guy they signed, but it is now 10-6, and we are going to get a touchback and the score 10-6 Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh Steelers are looking to get their first win in a while, and it looks like they might get the Indianapolis Colts. It's going to be a screenplay. It's going to be deflected by Tyson Olalu. I think that's his name. Sorry for mispronouncing his name. 2nd and 10. Matt Ryan. Drops back to pass. And it's going to be a quick pass to Malay Cox for a gain of 5 yards. 3rd and 5. Can Matt Ryan get us a first down? It's going to be a pass to Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to get a first down. A quick one with an out route from Jonathan Taylor. He's going to get out of bounds as well. Gets both feet in, and it'll be a first down. Offensive breakdown, we have run the ball 14 times and passed the ball 26 times. I feel like we should now maybe a good time to run the ball. But not doing that. He throws the ball away. TJ Watt got there just in time for a near sack. Let's see what happens next from Matt Ryan. 2nd and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Just fling it to who is that? That is now a 3rd and 2. Can the Indianapolis Colts get another first down? What's what happens here? Matt Ryan is going to pass it again. It's going to be a short pass to Michael Pittman for a first down. First yard. Well, what? First down. It'll now be a 49-yard line. 1st and 10 in their own territory. He's going to hand off to Jonathan Taylor, and he breaks free. He's going to get the first down. The 39-yard line. Jonathan Taylor, I have not seen a breakout run like that in a while. Now 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh's 39-yard line. We're looking to be in score position. It looks to be a jet sweep. But it's a fake jet sweep, and Jonathan Taylor is stuffed as Braden Smith is hurt. He will not return in the game, I'm pretty sure. 2nd and 12. We got stuffed. Wow. Matt Ryan looks to pass. He tracked down to Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to get to about the 34-yard line, 3rd and 5. I don't think we can kick one from here. We could, but we would still be losing. Matt Ryan drops back to pass. He throws it up, and it's caught. But after doing, he gets out of bounds though. He misplaced his feet, and it could have been a touchdown. Ashton doing wide open. Let's see what happens next. Matt Ryan steps back to pass. He's gonna give it. The jump ball. Where's picked off? But Minka Fitzpatrick, Michael Pittman drops the ball, and Minka Fitzpatrick picks it right up. We missed out on a scoring opportunity. 1st and 10, Mr. Trubisky gives it to Deontay Johnson. It's going to get to at the 37-yard line. All right. Let's see if we can get a stop. Mr. Trubisky, play action pass. He has all the time. DeForest Buckner gets in the way. It'll be incomplete. It will now be 2nd and 10 in their own 37-yard line. And he's going to call an audible. Let's see what they're going to do here. Mr. Trubisky goes to pass. And he nearly sacked by Unique Ngakwe. Makes sure to get the ball out. Incomplete pass. Thrown it away. So now it's a 3rd and 10. We're going to get a first down here and improve that scoring lead. And he's going to throw it away. Again, the pressure got to him. And that will be a 4th down. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are forced to punt. Very good defense by the Indianapolis Colts, making sure he didn't get anything done. Now, we're going to get to the 20-yard line. Looked to be about a touchback. I did not see it was on the phone. Jonathan Taylor, 13 rushes, 49 yards. Not a great day for him, but could get better with this run right here. And everybody's going to be a pass. Now Ryan steps back. And he is sacked to be Alex Highsmith. That will be a 12-yard loss. And it'll be in their 8-yard line. Now Ryan steps back to pass. And he's sacked. And it's a safety. Wormley gets the safety. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to get the ball once again. Terrible blocking by the offensive line. Matt Ryan couldn't get anything out of his hands. And it'll be nearly the end of the 3rd quarter as they'll be on their own 37-yard line. Let's see if the Colts can get a turnover here. Play action. And he didn't get the ball out. And it was nearly caught by Deontay Johnson. It would have been what the kids like to call a clip by Mitch Trubisky, but Jonathan Johnson could not hold on to the ball. Najee Harris, he runs outside, and he gets about 3, 4, 5 yards. So now it'll be a 3rd and 6, but the Pittsburgh Steelers will run out the clock, and it'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Score 12-6. Oh my God, what a bush rack. It's 12-6 in the 4th quarter. At their own 42, 3rd and 6. Let's see if the Indianapolis Colts can get a stop here. Mitch Trubisky runs the pass. And he's getting pressure, and then Unique Ngakwe gets a sack. What a day for him, throwing constant pressure to Mitch Trubisky, and finally gets his first sack of the game. And Pittsburgh Steelers will have to punt, and the punt will get to about the 18-yard line, but Isaiah Rodgers is going to return it for about 4 yards, gets it to the 24-yard line. Matt Ryan will be out again. We're going to 5 out wide. We're going all out right here. Let's see what can happen. Matt Ryan. He launches one deep. And it's nearly caught by Michael Pittman. Great defense by the Steelers defensive back. Now let's see. 2nd and 10. Matt Ryan. He throws one. It is nearly intercepted by Miles Jack. Had it in his hands but could not hold on to it. It is now a 3rd and 10 for the Indianapolis Colts. Matt Ryan looks to snap. And he throws one. And it's caught by Bill Cox. And he's going. And he might be gone. Touchdown. Indianapolis. Mo Alley Cox. What a play. He was wide open. Matt Ryan looked him. And Mo Alley Cox gets the first touchdown of the game. And if we get this field goal, if we get this PAT, we will be up. And we will be up by 1 point. We are not out of this game yet. What a drive by Matt Ryan, leading this Colts offense. And that will be a touchback. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers have a little bit of pressure. They're the away team, and they need to score. This Colts team is pounding. They are going off. They're loud. I can't hear anything. I would just assume. And Mr. Trubisky is picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And that could be the turnover the Colts need to make sure they win this game. Mr. Trubisky running out the pocket, so much pressure, just launches one, and it's nowhere near the receiver. But Stephon Gilmore almost nearly glitches into the ball. What a play by Gilmore. That's 2 turnovers on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And now the Colts will win the game possession at the Pittsburgh's 49-yard line. Gives it to Jonathan Taylor. It'll be a 2-yard gain. This Colts team, man. This team can be fun to watch, but not at the same time. Get that right. Oh, he did a defender, Jonathan Taylor. 1st and 10. Great job by Jonathan Taylor getting to the first down. Fighting for those yards. Matt Ryan sets back to pass. And it's thrown to Michael Pittman, but it's deflected. And Denny Pinter, our right guard, is officially out of the game. And now, I don't know, I think Fries is gonna back him up. Matt Ryan, he throws one wide open to Mo Cox for a first down, at the 21-yard line. Mo Cox has shown why he is one of the best. I shouldn't say that. He's not the best tight end. But he's shown why he's an underrated tight end. And it's showing why Jonathan Taylor. I couldn't tell if that was a truck or not. Jonathan Taylor just pushes off a TJ Watt. Wow. Man, I had voice crack. Man, so he gets the ball and just pushes him out the way. Jonathan Taylor. Man, he is not someone to be messed around with. Even for TJ Watt, he needs to step back. Now it's now 2nd and 9, 20 in the red zone. Malik Cox again gets a couple yards. It will now be a 3rd and 3. Indianapolis Colts 28th ranked in total offense, but today they have 379 passing yards, or not passing yards, but total yards on offense. With 9 receptions at 138 yards for Malik Cox, it is now a 3rd and 3. And he's going to launch one deep, and it's caught by Michael Pittman in the end zone. That'll be an Indianapolis touchdown. INDY. Let's go. We are now up by 2 possessions. Actually 1 possession. If the Pittsburgh Steelers catch a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion, it will be tied. But the Colts 20-12. Indianapolis in both sports, basketball and football, are known for coming back later on in the game. Indiana Pacers, they're 9-6. In every game at halftime, they're always down by 10. But the games they win, they always come back. And is that Quiddy Pay? He comes out on the outside and he sacks him for a loss of 9 yards. This Colts team, they are getting under Mitch Trubisky's skin in the offensive line. It's going to be a draw to Najee Harris. He's going to get nothing. He's going to get a loss of a yard. Grover Stewart making sure he goes nowhere. It is now a 3rd and 20 on their own 16-yard line. See if the Steelers can get a first down. Mitch Trubisky snaps the ball. He's laying long in the pocket. It's thrown to the tight end Pat Freiermuth, and he is unable to get a first down. It is now 4th and 10. Will the Pittsburgh Steelers go for it or punt? And they're going to punt it. Interesting decision. Very interesting. I thought they would go for it, but 4th and 10, I guess you're going to risk that. It is a boot from Presley Harvin, and they'll get to the 28-yard line. And the Colts are now back on the field for another try. 20-12 for new who are watching. 20-12. There are 5 minutes left on the clock. Let's see if the Colts can manage to get a win. Matt Ryan wanted to win to Malik Cox again for an 8-yard gain. Pittsburgh Steelers on total defense are 6th ranked, but have allowed 355 yards this game. I thought I said 379. Am I wrong? Am I seeing things? Oh well. He's going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get a first down running it outside. Jonathan Taylor has been hard to stop all day. Pittsburgh Steelers cannot hold him. Even for TJ Watt, we have passed 42 times. That's good for Matt Ryan. Jonathan Taylor runs outside, and he's going to get about 6 yards. Now it's a 2nd and 5 in the 46-yard line. There's 4 minutes left remaining on the clock. Matt Ryan hands off to Jonathan Taylor again, and he's going to cut outside, but is unable to get anything. And Paris Campbell, we are getting hurt. All of our guys are getting hurt, man. This is bad. Paris Campbell gets hurt. It's now 3rd and 3. Matt Ryan doesn't draw the Taylor, but there's a flag was unable to catch it, but there is a flag on the field. And it will be a roughing the passer on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it will be on Larry Ogunjobi. Sorry, I can't pronounce his name. And that will be an automatic first down for the Indianapolis Colts. In Pittsburgh's 37-yard line, we will be at first down. Play action for Matt Ryan. He's going to throw one up to Jonathan Taylor. And he breaks off Miles Jack's set tackle. It's going to get about 9 yards, nearly a first down. Indianapolis Colts 24th in passing offense. But Matt Ryan has 289 yards, passing yards. I swear to God, I said 300. Am I wrong? I think I might be wrong. He's going to hand off to Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to get nothing. TJ Watt is there to stop him. It is now 3rd and 2. I don't think the Colts necessarily need a touchdown or need to get a first down, but at least they need to stay the game, get a first down. Matt Ryan snaps the ball, and it's going to be caught by Ashton Dulin. 30 for 45, 30 32 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception for Matt Ryan. Very good day for Matt Ryan. He could steal this win for the Indianapolis Colts. We are in the red zone at Pittsburgh's 16-yard line, 1st and 10. 2 minutes left on the clock as we just skipped 2-minute warning. Hand off to Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to break free. But he gets a first down, but there is a flag on the field, and that will be a holding on the offense. Quentin Nelson gets the holding call. It is now 1st and 18 at Pittsburgh's 24-yard line. And gives it to Jonathan Taylor, and he is brought down at the 21. It is now 2nd and 15. Pittsburgh calls their first timeout. Matt Ryan. What he's going to do here is going to give it to Jonathan Taylor for an inside run. He's going to get a couple yards. At 3rd and 12, Pittsburgh calls another timeout. And if we were to get a touchdown or a first down, that would steal the game. Or a field goal would probably steal the game as well. Matt Ryan gives it to Jonathan Taylor. He gets nowhere. That's maybe a 1 or 2 yard loss. 4th and 14. Kicking unit is out. And Chase McLaughlin. The snap. The kick is up. And it is good. Chase McLaughlin, I believe, seals the game for all I know. You never know. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but let's see if Pittsburgh can do anything about this. It's going to be a touchback in the end zone. It is now 1st and 10, 1:42 left on the clock. Can the Pittsburgh Steelers get a win or try to get a comeback? Mr. Trubisky is going to be caught, but he's going to be inbounds. What a play by the Colts defender. Let's see. 20, 2nd and 5 at their own 30-yard line. It's going to be caught by Kareem Hunt, and he's going to be stuffed down by Rodney McLeod. And now it's going to be 3rd and 3, no huddle. Under a minute left, Mr. Trubisky gives it to Kareem Hunt again for a check down. He's going to get to about the 43-yard line. Still going to be in their territory. 40 seconds left on the clock. Can Pittsburgh do anything? Mr. Trubisky, he lost one deep to Kareem Hunt, and it's caught. But it's still in bounds. Pittsburgh does not have any timeouts. 20 seconds left on the clock. He gives it to George Pickens, and he's out of bounds. 21. Now is I believe, an 18-yard reception. Now it's 1st and 10. They're right next to the end zone. 21-yard line. 15 seconds left. Can Pittsburgh do anything? Short pass to Najee Harris, but he is going to go out of bounds. Oh, no, he's not. And that's the game. The Colts win 23-12. The first half was not great for the Indianapolis Colts, but in the second half, Mo Cox and Matt Ryan picked it up in the second half, and the Colts pull away with not a nail-biter, but it looked to be a boring game in the first half. Turned out to be a very fun one. Indianapolis Colts win 23-12, and that will be the game. Player stats: Matt Ryan, 93 QB rating, 30 for 45, 332 passing yards, 62% completion, 2 touchdowns and 1 pick. Mitch Trubisky, 82.1 QB rating, 18 for 49, 217 yards, 62 completion percentage, 1 pass touchdown and 1 pick. Rushing wise, Jonathan Taylor leads the game in rushing yards with 66. No running back got a touchdown today, but both Najee Harris and Kareem Hunt were the running back duo of the Steelers, but weren't able to get anything done. Receiving wise, Melvin Cox had a huge day. 10 receptions for 146 yards. Dante Johnson right behind him, 91. Jonathan Taylor gets 10 receptions, 57 yards. That could be good for him in fantasy. If only he could do that in real life. Michael Pittman, 3 receptions, 34 yards, and a touchdown. Blocking, we don't need to see that. Tackles, Michael Jack leads the game with 12, and Bobby Okereke right behind him with 9. Or assists. Tackles, yes, it'll be 16 and 11. Miles Jack also leads the game tackles for loss, and both Mika Fitzpatrick and Stephon Gilmore get an interception, as both Alex Highsmith, Chris Wormley, Yannick Ngakwe, Ifeadi Odingbo, and Kwity Paye, and so a couple of half sacks from Larry and TJ. And kicking, you don't really see that. And that is the game. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Indianapolis Colts Rebuild. And I'm going to put very poor, so then EA actually fixes the game. Ifeadi Odingbo gets the only upgrade on the Colts, and he's going to get one overall better. And I hope you guys liked the video, and tune in for the next episode, which might come later on today or tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.